beautiful friends. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Cami, and if you are new here, what I like to do here on YouTube is I like to call out multi-level marketing scammers, and that is exactly what we are going to be doing today. It's been a long week, y'all. I'm in my this upcoming week is my last week of school before Christmas break. So between that and working the actual job that I work, I help one of my friends with their parents' event planning business. So between that, editing, schoolwork, if I seem a little bit tired, that's why, but that's what's going on, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm just tired. On top of that, I did not get much sleep last night because we have a kitten. He's only 5 months old, and he's going to be 6 on the 15th. He's right there right now trying to escape the room, but if we let him out, he screams to be let back in. So he screams to be let back in. He screams to be let out. You can't win. At this point, I'm just going on. I told y'all I'm tired. I'm sorry. Before I get started, though, what am I, Shakespeare? Before we get started, though, don't forget to hit that like button, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and then hit the bell button. That way you will be notified every single time that I upload, so that way you will not miss anything. So today, I'm taking a break from the calls, because those take so much time out of my day, and I figured we could just relax, and we could do another MLM fails. But, y'all, I gotta show y'all what I found at the thrift store. So on Thursday, this past Thursday, well, by the time this goes up, it'll have been last Thursday. So not yesterday, but the Thursday before that. I went with my friends. I told y'all, I'm tired. I went with my friends. We went thrift shopping. We had a picnic, and then we went to see Christmas lights. And I gotta show y'all what I found at the thrift store for $8 each. I didn't even know they sold these. I didn't even know this was a thing. Monat hair clips. I found Monat hair clips. So the first, we actually went to 2 thrift stores and a Goodwill, and this was at the second thrift store. The first thrift store had 2 half-used bottles of Avon, but I didn't even know they sold these. They're so ugly. And I was like, I have to. So we're going to open, which one should I open? Should I open the pearly one and then the queen one, or should I open the really ugly one? Because I think this one's at least a little bit nicer. This one, I guess you could kind of dress them up. What am I talking about? They're both ugly, but I mean, at least this one's at least kind of dressier. You could at least, take this one and kind of dress it up a little bit, I guess. I've never seen Monat sell these. Was this like a prize for like some top earners? Okay, we're gonna open this one. I figured this could be fun to do on camera. Oh, also, I went to TJ Maxx last night, and I found some non-alcoholic daiquiris and margaritas, and I don't drink because not only am I diabetic, but I don't drink because I don't like how it makes me feel. So I figured maybe we could do an anti-MLMer drinking game. So I'm gonna put this one in my hair. Okay, which way does this open? All right. Maybe we'll put this in my hair. I have acrylic, so I had to have my boyfriend open it. I'm so excited about this. Is this how a Monat girl feels whenever she gets her shitty little plaque from convention? Okay, so I'm gonna go like... This is how it looks. It's just normal hair clips. It's not like anything special or like horrible. I mean, it's horrible. They're terribly ugly, but should I leave it in the whole video? How's this look on me? Okay, then. Okay, I'm leaving it in the whole video. I'm leaving it in the whole video. Okay, so there's a matching one too. This one kind of matches this one. So that's enough of that. All right, now let's get into the video now that shenanigan is out of the way. So the first one is Monat just launched this product. It's called Glow, and they think it's this like revolutionary product, but it's really just like, I can't even think of the name of the product off the top of my head. It's like a glittery body bronzer. It's not anything revolutionary, but they're all acting like it's like they're the first ever company to do anything like this. So we're going to look at someone like a Monat person reacting to it. So it's this person named Amber Nicole Miller, and she's got 29,000 followers on Instagram. So she's a public figure. And her Instagram bio says, boy mom, child advocate, beauty slayer, dream team mentor, good vibe influencer. So I assume by child advocate, she's probably anti-vax. But I don't want to make that assumption. So it says, Glow, introducing the new Monat Shimmering Radiance Body Luminizer gift set. Exclusive limited time offer, $25 for 3 days only. $120 retail value, save 79%. Oh my god, it's $120 retail. You can get the same product for probably like a third of the price if you go to Ulta and find a similar product. So it says, market partners spend $50, VIPs spend $60 and earn VIP points. Shimmer and shine all season long. This limited edition gift set includes 3 shades of beautifully scented, lightweight gel body shimmers that glide on and leave the skin soft and naturally luminous. For glowing results, apply to dry skin with our perfect finish body brush. It's the perfect gift for you or any glow-getting jet setter of any skin tone. There's only like 3 shades in here. So it includes a pink shimmer, which is for pink undertones, a warm shimmer for golden, for like neutral undertones, and a bronze shimmer, which is for like deeper undertones. And even the deeper shade is not that deep, y'all. It's like a little bit darker than like probably the Hoola bronzer. It's not that dark. Like in this first picture, it looks dark, but I'm going to go ahead and screenshot this. So like the first picture is intentionally misleading because the first picture looks like it could be pretty deep, like the deep shade, but it's just the way that the box is set up and the shadows. So it actually looks like it could, I was like, wow, that's kind of a dark shade. So it's kind of impressive that they actually included something for darker skin tones. But if you actually go to the third picture, it's not that dark. I actually think it's lighter than the Hoola bronzer. I think it's actually the color of like the lighter Hoola bronzer shade. But yeah, they're all like freaking out over this this thing. I'd also like to point something out real quick that I'm noticing. So this woman has 29,000 followers. This post only has 404 likes. This post has 187 likes. Some of her posts do have like 900 likes on them, but isn't that a sign of buying followers where your likes to follow ratio is extremely skewed? Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. Okay, so this next post is from another, I'm pretty sure she's in Monat. Yeah, she's in Monat. And she's talking about their hydration booster hyaluronic serum, and she is talking about how good it is, but something that's very bizarre to me is she's using it over makeup. Aren't you supposed to use serums? Aren't you supposed to use serums on bare skin? Like, she's either using this... Oh, no, this is very obviously makeup. I was going to say she's either using it over makeup or she's using it over a heavy filter, which this has obviously got a filter over it, which I have an issue with. People advertising skincare whenever they have a filter on their posts, it feels like false advertising to me. But why are you using a serum over makeup? Something about that feels odd to me. Okay, and here is one of Monat's worst uplines, Victoria Alario, and she, again, is a public figure. She was on some MTV show talking about the glow, and I'm just going to let this one play. So I have to cut out some of that because it's got copyrighted music, but why are you screaming? Why are you using a sound that is screaming? So this one just says, "It looks so oily, y'all." Why does it look so oily? So it says, "Glow has arrived. DM me to shop our exclusive Shimmering Radiance Body Luminizer Trio for only $25. So the way that you are able to shop this luminizer for only $25 is to join Monat. Just so we're clear. You have to sign up for Monat. So I'm actually not sure if you have to sign up or if you just have to sign up as a VIP. They're not actually clear about that, but either way, you have to sign up for something on Monat. I'm not sure if it's as a distributor or as a VIP. This one is from Herbalife, which I have a personal grudge against because they tried to recruit me while I was actively getting chemo pumping through my system. Like, I was sitting in... Okay, I'm going to tell this story. This is what really pushed me heavy into being anti-MLM. I was anti-MLM before. Like, I knew what Mary Kay was, I knew what Avon was, but someone had tried to recruit me before into Advocare, and they had tried to recruit me into It Works, and I never spent any money on either of those, but I had agreed to join them, and thankfully, I didn't lose any money, but this is what really... I had watched Savannah Marie videos, so I knew what it was, but I had never really been heavy into, like, the anti-MLM community until this happened to me. So here's what happened. So the place that I went to for chemo, basically, I don't know if this is the same in every single treatment facility, but basically they had chairs set up. So they would have one chair here, and they'd have like a curtain, and they'd have another chair, they'd have a curtain, another chair, etc. But the curtains wouldn't always be like pulled back, and then they would have the chair, and then across from us they would have another person with curtains, and then another person. So if someone was sitting here, you could see the person sitting diagonally from you. So I had to have a port for my chemo, and that's what this little scar is from. It's from my port. So I don't have it anymore, but whenever I got it, the first instance of me getting chemo, the first time I went in for chemo, everything went fine. But the second time I went in for chemo, they thought that my port had flipped. So basically, whenever you get a port in, I had to have mine because they thought my veins were small, but turns out my veins are just very deep, is what I learned later on. But point is, my veins are not easily accessible. So they put the port here, and they thought it had flipped around. So they put me in for surgery. Well, they obviously couldn't give me any chemo because they couldn't get to any of my other veins. I went in for surgery, and turns out I just had a very large buildup of scar tissue. So as soon as they removed the scar tissue, they kept my port accessed, because anytime you have chemo and you have a port, they have to access your port. So, long story short, I went back and I was still under the effects of anesthesia. And as I'm getting chemo pumped through me, this woman waited until the nurses were not around and decided to shake me awake. And of course, I'm like under the effects of anesthesia, so I'm like, what's going on? And she's like, hey, you seem really tired. I have something that will work for that. And I'm like, me having no idea what's going on, I'm like, oh, really? What's she gonna give me? And I'm like thinking maybe she's a nurse. But then she's like, and you can also make some money to pay off your hospital bills. And I'm like, and like in my like anesthesia-addled brain, I submitted this story to Isabella Lanter's channel, so I'll link that video down below because the memory's a little bit faded now, and I had submitted this like right after it had happened. But point is, she tried to recruit me, she gave me a business card, and she tried to give me her Herbalife shake as I was getting chemo. So that is why I'm so heavily anti-MLM. That's why I have a personal grudge against Herbalife. I hate Herbalife. I hate any kind of MLM that promises to cure cancer, that promises to grow back cancer patients' hair. Anything like that, I hate. So, this is an Herbalife post, and this person, I don't know anything about them, but something I have this one saved because it's something that I want to point out. So, one of the rules about running one of the Herbalife nutrition clubs, as they call them, is you are not allowed to have the location in the name of your nutrition club. So, for example, if someone in New Orleans ran a nutrition club, they couldn't call it the Big Easy Nutrition, they couldn't call it NOLA Nutrition, they couldn't call it New Orleans Nutrition, they couldn't call it Canal Street Nutrition if it was on Canal Street. You get the picture. So this one is called Hillard City Nutrition. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, that's a place. So that's breaking the rules. You can't do that. So this is from that same person, and it says, losers are winners who quit. Even if you lose, you still win if you don't quit. I have a lot of issues with that, especially when it comes to multi-level marketing. You're not a loser if you quit. Like, okay, if you're doing heroin and you quit, it doesn't make you a loser. If you are in an MLM and you're losing a ton of money and you quit, it doesn't make you a loser. That's such manipulative language, and it's just another way for them to try and manipulate people into staying in the business. So this next post is the lovely Sarah Robbins. You know, I have reacted to her before. She is the top earner in Rodan and Fields. And she says, when people say, oh, it's a pyramid, and I think she's making a Twilight reference in this. I didn't save this one, I just screenshot it, so I don't have the full context. But it says, this is not 1990, Edward. The gig economy is here, and it's happening with or without you. With all that is happening in the world, it is time to 1099. Be your own boss, take control of your future, earn extra cash, and save and decide for you. At least she's admitting that they're 1099 contracted employees and not business owners. Okay, and this one is from a Monat hun, and it says, Monat's 7th birthday BOGO sale was too good to pass up. Maybe too good. Do you see how much inventory she's loading up on? That They say there's no inventory loading, and so I guess technically it's for her own personal use. But who needs that much product? Do you know what products I use in my hair? 2. Do you know how many products I use on my skin? 3. A face washer, a toner, and a moisturizer. Occasionally a face mask. No one needs that much product. Okay, this last one is the most bizarre one. I'm definitely gonna have to cut out that music because it's copyrighted. But why are they playing Squid Game with Monat? I have many questions and not a whole lot of words. It says, let the games begin, Monat Games, Squid Games Edition. Events are these girls' specialty, and they definitely know how to host one. Thank you to this person, this person, this person, and everyone who helped put this together. Following the event, they held a gratitude event where they collected Thanksgiving donations for families to have a warm Thanksgiving meals for this year. So much love for this community and what this business stands for. Okay, but why couldn't you just have a fundraiser? Why'd you have to incorporate Squid Game? That's weird. Don't do that. Anyway, y'all, that is all that I have for y'all today. What do y'all think was the strangest one? For me, it was the Monat Squid Game one. Anyway, let me know what y'all think in the comments, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye!